From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Red! 18 caught! 79! Hurt! Hurt! Steady!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Pioneer! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Buffalo 18! Ready, ready!
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no
Let's
shot.
go now! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19 Lions! Trap 60! Trap 60! Rig alert! Rig alert! Warrior 70! Go!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
18. Rig!
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
70
8.
Timberwolves! Check smash! Check smash! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready?
On second down, it's Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Still on his feet, and he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Seattle. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, ready! Stop, ready!
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Malachi starts there for the stop.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Downfield. He's got Horton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's a screen coming for Wright. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're really stopping for no gain.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Marquez Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Hit! Cougar 19!
Willis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Downs. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. Second and goal.
60 by 60 by 60.
Brings up second and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Tampa.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, right?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Riggs! Smash! Get up!
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Rig alert! Mustang 19! Go!
Daniels now going to look to throw. Out to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Go! Trap 60! Check smash! Up, go street!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard.
Come on. Set! Panther 60! 70 Lions!
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put the themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
In motion comes Walker.
Steady.
On the give, it's right. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Darius Alexander there on the tackle.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 9.
Bravo 80.
They run again with Wright, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and long.
Here we go.
Throwing, Willis. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, out comes Jack Browning to punt for Tampa Bay. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Viking 18. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Street. Cougar 19. Hey, hurt. Riggs. Let's go.
They'll throw with Daniel. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
70, 70. Hurt. 70 Rangers.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay,
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Big Lion. Come on.
Head up. This is right. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Right there. Here we go. Shot. Cowboys. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Ready. 19 tight.
Throwing is Willis. That one out wide for Rice. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Now, Watkins on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Second and inches. A run, this is Gilliam. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Ready! Lightning 18!
Handoff, Gibbs running left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80. Lightning 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He's got room to roam. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown Seahawks. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
the ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70 Timberwolves.
Pistol snap to Willis. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up into the pit. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On the jump. Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Nice. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Willis. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready? Go.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, check that streak. Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 by Mustang 19.
Now Willis. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Type, 19 touch, Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Set, hurt.
Daniels now on 1st down. Taking off, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Drop 60, drop 60. Let's go now. 19, 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Here's Daniel. Moving left.
Jacob Daniels on the scramble. The stop made by Myles Garrett. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hey, smash front. Here we go. Here we go.
A give here to Wright. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready?
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Come on, come on. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down, 3 to go. In motion comes Walker. To throw, here's Willis. He gets that to his big target fast. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown Buccaneers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To throw is Willis. He's got a man. It's Walker.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing Willis. Escaping to his left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown. Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. And the rush. Gets sold. He'll go down. They got him.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
18. 5 years.
15-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Street. Street. Let's go.
Throwing now. Daniel. This one caught by Waller. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
Trap 60. Trap
It's
60.
4th down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. '79 Broncos.
Daniels gonna throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This guy's really in his zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the 2nd half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job done.
70 Timberwolves. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Pioneer. Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's into the hands of the fullback. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun handoff to Wright. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
16-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Come on, come on. Hit. Gotta be Lions. 19 Lions. Pick up.
Willis now to throw. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
On the set.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Throwing is Willis. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hey, smash. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
On first and 10, Pierce under pressure, and down he goes. They go. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Deputy Ring.
20-yard line.
Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinals, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. Trap 60.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. He gets this one complete to Pittman. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw with Daniels. Headed left, buying time. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking, 18. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panthers, Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19.
To the air again is Daniels. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foye Aluakos. And the Buccaneers will take